you know, and like that sort of
Sex, sex, sex,
yeah,
sex.
I was basically like a little horn dog.
Little corn dog.
This is gonna sound really weird, but I had like a basic understanding of like what sex was at a very young age.
So did I. I knew what sex was before sex ed. That's for sure.
Same. I knew what sex was around like the time that I was 6 or 7. And like I knew what porn was and shit. So like, you know, I'm, as much as I make fun of you guys for being like weird degenerates, I definitely am one of myself, just in a different sort of way.
I'm a degenerate because of what I'm into.
No comment.
No comment.
He's
Keep it
into
that way.
hand holding, guys. What a degenerate. You're supposed to wait for marriage, Ash. You know this.
I'm pretty sure all the furries can just like look at my character and think, oh yeah, no, I know what he's into. Come standard issue with the package.
That's right. Come.
I ain't gay, bro. What the fuck?
You know women can come too, right?
I ain't gay, bro. What the fuck?
It's true. I like that one 4chan post where it's like, I'm straight faggot, so anything that makes my dick hard is a woman. I don't know why, this is really funny. That's a really funny fucking, like, comeback to me. Like, damn, can't argue that, I guess.
You look super invested in this. Meanwhile, I'm just like,
Same.
what? I said you look super invested. Meanwhile, I'm just like this.
Oh, I
back, and you're all like, same.
I thought you said I'm super invested in this. Sorry, my fucking deafness caught up to me for a second there.
No.
Yo.
Are you doing a really bad job of cleaning the top?
You are or I am?
Well, I'm cleaning the top now too. I finished the bottom.
That's because I have like fucking way more shit to do.
No.
Uh-huh. So I have to do like the fucking underside of everything, the overside of everything.
I'll clean the fucking stegosaurus over here, alright?
Someone kind of admitted something interesting to me the other day.
What?
She said that she didn't really expect me to be all into art or like internet stuff as I am.
You said this?
My mom did. She said that she was like kind of surprised at how into art and shit I was. I had to remind her that at one point I was actually like an active child who went outside.
So was I.
Yeah, and now we're both just
I
disappointed.
gotta do more of that art thing that you keep talking about. It's really weird sounding.
Yeah,
Something I gotta
I mean,
try
I
out more.
wouldn't recommend it. It's a lot of work, but you know.
I want to be a good artist so fucking bad, but it's just like getting there. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, it takes fucking forever and shit, dude. Dude, I know that feeling because I went through the exact same shit like fucking however many years ago, like 50 years ago when I was fucking 2. Cause yeah, fucking, there was points in time when I would like constantly do that shit where I was like, oh, I'll never be a fucking good artist. It's not worth it. I just want to give up at this point. And then I just kept pushing through and did it anyways, and now I'm here.
I am like on that fucking feeling right now where it's like,
It's a hard feeling to get past, but once you get past it,
especially now that I got like work and shit,
yeah.
making me all depressed and fuck. It's just so hard to come home from work, look at my tablet, and every time I look at my tablet, I just cry inside a bit.
I feel that so much.
Because after work, it's so hard to pick up the pen.
I can't blame you on that one, to be honest.
What I'm trying to say is don't get a job.
Okay. Mission accomplished. And don't worry, anyone who watches Breadplays, you guys already accomplished the mission as well. Hey everybody watching, we're recording this on the morning of May 28th, 2023.
Yep.
Hope you guys all slept well last night. Because we know.
I didn't sleep well.
I did, actually. I slept very well.
I slept like a baby that's been strung up upside down.
I slept like a baby that was grabbed by the fucking neck and shaken like a bobblehead. I hate the fucking phrase, by the way, of slept like a baby. Has anyone who's ever fucking used that term ever fucking witnessed a baby sleep? They do not sleep soundly. They always wake up in like 3-hour intervals just to piss and shit and cry. Fucking most malevolent fucking things in existence. Alright, Ash. What is your top 10 favorite dragons?
Fuck, that's a hard one.
Okay, shut up. Did I tell you about my baking and pastry arts classes? Okay. Asher left.
Fuck you.
What?
That's a hard one. Okay, shut up. It's like, oh.
Motherfucker, as if you haven't done that to me ever in your life.
I was like prepared to actually answer that
I don't
question.
give a fuck. Motherfucker, you do that to me all the time, you piece of shit.
Shut up!
No.
You sound like my mom.
I'm so upset you didn't actually go, no. Fucking prime time to use it, you stupid bastard.
No.
Anyways, genuinely, have I told you any of my baking and pastry arts stories?
No.
So my junior high year.
Shut up.
Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay, Ash.
No one cares.
Do you want me to tell you my stories or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Okay. You fucking such a bastard, you know that?
Alright, now you can tell your stories.
No, I can't. You're just gonna tell me to shut up again.
No. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Alright, tell your story.
Okay, fine.
Fuck it. No, I'm just kidding.
See, what did I fucking tell you?
It had to be done.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, now you can actually tell your stories.
Are you sure about that?
No. Anyways, tell your stories.
You want to talk about your top 10 dragons first?
No.
Okay.
Tell me about your story.
So overall, my experiences with baking and pastry arts has been, I'm fucking laughing because you're gonna do it again and I'm waiting.
No, I'm not. Fucking start
Okay.
talking about it.
My junior high fucking baking and pastry arts
Shut the
class
fuck
was
up.
objectively worse than my fucking high school fucking baking and pastry arts class for one fucking very specific reason. The teacher in my junior high class was fucking ass. She wanted us to like fucking use the clocks to fucking figure out the timing for what we need to fucking cook and bake and shit. Here's the problem with that. We all got timers on our phones. Why not fucking use them? Oh, but it's unsanitary. I don't give a fuck. Half the people in restaurants spit in your food anyways. Who fucking cares? You know? She also had this really awful fucking high-pitched voice that drove me fucking crazy. Overall, though, baking and pastry arts was fun as fuck. However, in my high school experience, every year we had to make a sourdough loaf of bread. Which, by the way, if you're not aware of this, Ash, sourdough, notoriously difficult to make. Requires a lot of fucking irritating steps, such as feeding the sourdough starter like it's a fucking infant. Isn't that fun? So, fucking somehow, by an act of God or whatnot, every time that I had to make a sourdough starter in my baking and pastry arts class, without fail, the sourdough would always come out rock fucking solid. It's hilarious, yes, but it's also fucking infuriating because it was the only thing I was never allowed to fucking, or never able to make. And as a result, I just have a violent disdain for sourdough.
I was pissed when I wanted to I wanted to do cooking class
Cooking is
in high
great.
school.
Cooking classes are
However,
great.
I got I know, but there's a problem. I got essentially kicked out because the class was full.
Oh,
They let me in. I was sitting
That's
down. I
upsetting.
sat down at my desk, and someone came in and said, "This class is too full. We got too many people in here. Some of you need to go." And if nobody raised their hand, I'm going to start just drawing names.
oof.
And everyone was just kind of looking around, and I was
Yeah, 'cause
like,
no one wanted to leave the class they fucking picked.
I said, "All right, what other classes do we got?" And they said, "The only other class that we got right now is digital arts." I was like, "Oh, digital art, I can do that." It was the digital art I wanted to do. I'll tell you that.
No, it was logo design and fucking shit, wasn't it?
Yep.
See, I liked that because I liked doing logos, but fucking, I would be remiss to say I would be lying if I said it wasn't the fucking most misleading class ever.
But I went ahead and did digital arts.
And there you're here.
And now I'm here. I really wish I went to that. I really fucking wish I
Stuck
stayed in
to
that
baking.
fucking cooking class.
Yeah.
And then I hear that Dayton fucking lit the place on fire.
Classic Dayton. You want to know funny stories about baking and pastry class? Every fucking time I knew there was like a big bread event going on in baking and pastry arts class, I would never fucking pack lunch because I knew I would always just be chowing down on whatever we made that day. Because like the teacher would be like, okay, next week we're gonna be doing the fucking baguette test. See if you can make a baguette by yourself in one class. And I was like, awesome, that's lunch. And for the rest of the day, I just sat there eating an entire ass baguette and no one questioned a fucking word of it. It was great.
Sounds great.
It was awesome. And I fucking, all my fucking friends at the time, like, who were not a part of, like, the core group that me and were part of, me and Convo, I guess, that me and Convo were part of, they would always just, like, be like, yeah, I expect this from this kid. Because somehow, I don't know fucking how, even though, like, you of all people would be able to verify this, I am a dork-ass nerd. I am the biggest fucking dork on the planet. I would get bullied in fucking school for how much of a nerd I am. Somehow, by an act of God or whatever, I managed to have enough just natural charisma to where, like, jock types were like, yeah, this kid's cool. This kid's not bad.
Same. Honestly, same.
I guess
Then
I
again,
thought
it
I
was
was, like,
mostly because
funny.
I was a fucking crackhead that would
Yeah.
literally do anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I did nothing. I was just incredibly rude to people.
I was also incredibly rude to people. There's so many times where I squared down with people and challenged them to fights, but they never showed up. And I was like, what?
I didn't even do that. I was just like, I called people names all the time. Like, there was this one ginger kid in my class that I just kept calling Ginger. Just because I didn't know his name. I think his name was like
They called
Matt.
him Ron Weasley.
I think I did a few times. I did like the Snape impression too. I was like, Ronald Weasley. What are you doing? Which that type of shit should have got me fucking thrown in a locker. Which, by the way, I still think, like, Katie is making that up. I never fucking pushed her into a locker. That just doesn't exist in the registries of my brain. I would remember something like that.
Sounds like something you'd do. Some guy would do to her too. I think I did do that to her one time.
Yeah, I think she's mistaking me for you.
I was a troublemaker.
A troublemaker's a bit of a fucking understatement there, champ.
I was a bastard.
There you go. That's a bit better.
At least I was original.
Yeah. You saying I'm not original, Ash?
No.
I was gonna agree with you, but alright. We should have started with this section first.
We're halfway there.
Oh my god. I cannot wait to watch the speed up of this replay.
You want me to start working on the tarmac?
No, I'd like you to go start working on that jungle gym over there. The thing with the ladder.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever you happen to find over on that chunk of the fucking playset.
I could use my new nozzle here.
Yeah. Just because there's so much little shit there that's just gonna fucking irritate the fuck out of me. There's still so much here that we gotta do.
You're a douchebag.
Funniest fucking thing someone your age could have said. I was
I like how I fucking
douchebag.
like built it up by the glory of the emperor.
That was you're such a good storyteller sometimes. You're really great at fucking embellishing details.
You're a douchebag.
Just like the entire set of it, just like Dayton just like refused. And you just stood up, turned around, looked at his sister, and was just like, "You're a douchebag." And I know for a fact that was like you fucking sat there steaming over what to fucking call her. Like, what do I call her? What's the worst thing in my vocabulary?
Nope, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh, really?
There was like
actually,
zero
that's
thought behind
that's a
those eyes.
lot more believable, actually.
Zero thought behind those eyes. Just straight up, you're a douchebag.
Yeah, that's actually a lot more believable. Because knowing you, you've never put a fucking thought into anything you've ever done on Breadplays, so I don't know why I would ever expect you to put more than I would have thought into insulting someone.
Nah, they don't deserve my time.
Motherfucker, by that logic, no one deserves your time.
No one does.
Not even you.
I mean, I deserve my time.
Do you, though?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you?
No.
Well, I guess you don't deserve my time.
I do, though. That's why we're here.
I mean, we're here because I bought this game for you.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'll pull out the fucking receipt right here.
Do it, pussy, you won't.
Okay. Why not? It's the receipt.
Because I'm kind of illiterate.
I mean, I know, but you don't gotta tell you don't gotta tell everyone.
I'm still illiterate, though. I can't read.
That forehead is mostly for show. There's not much behind it.
Not really, no.
It's mostly just thick so you can use your brain as a hammer.
Yep.
Like that. Those fucking.
Unironically, the amount of times that I just place food on there when I'm laying in my bed.
You're like a. You're like a headbanger from fucking. Brutal Legend.
Yep.
Alright, all that's left is the platform.
I don't know how many times. Oh.
Yeah, it's like in between the cracks and shit. Yeah, there we go.
We did it!
Holy shit. Let's look at the fucking time lapse. Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
Oh, man, check that out.
Oh, look at how they clean the tarmac. Oh. That was beautiful.
Oh, man. Holy fuck. That was a lot of work.
That was awesome.
We did it.
Got $1,000 now. Let's check out the shop. What we got? Power washers,
200.
medium duty. Boom, we got a new power washer.
Nice.